up my mess, but that barista takes a little too long. She's a caffeinated princess, full of regret of a night that bled into dawn. Carry on with the heat.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It is January 26th. It's the morning after the half marathon, and I am feeling so good. I had a great night of sleep last night, which was much needed because my body was tired. And it was just delightful. Today it is 8:30. We are up bright and early because 8:30 is not that early, but we are heading to CADÍZ. I'll put the name on the screen because I don't know how to say it properly. I feel bad trying to say it and I butcher it 100 times, so I just resort to not saying it, which I don't know if that's a better or a worse philosophy. We are getting to the bus station with plenty of time. It leaves at 9:30 and we're gonna get there at 8:53, but I'd just rather be safe than sorry. I bought the tickets last night online. It cost me €27 for there and back, which I don't think is too bad at all. So yeah, it's about 1 hour and 45-minute journey both ways. So I'll get there at 11:15, and then I will leave at 6 o'clock tonight and arrive back here 8:15, somewhere around there. So yay, it will be good. I'm excited to go see another little part of Spain and do a little fun day trip. So yeah, taking you guys along with me as always. It's definitely more lively today than it was yesterday morning at this time. Yesterday morning this time I was at the start line, but you get the idea, just because it's now Monday, so everyone is going to work. And I see some people in offices already, so that makes me think that the workday starts here at 8:30 or 8, as opposed to 9:30, 10 in the UK, which I prefer earlier starts. Guys, we made it to the train station, and two things. I'm proud of myself because we figured out public transportation yet again. Two, my tickets are not phony because there actually is a bus leaving at 9:30. It's right behind me, and I found it all by myself. Period. It's not that hard, but just the little things in life. Anyway, now I'm staying here until 9:30, so it's time to go. We are so back. We are here. We just arrived. It's 11:10 a.m. in CADÍZ. However you say it. I'm so sorry, but even if I look it up on Google, I just don't know how to say it. Don't know how to pronounce it properly. I'm gonna hold the mic a little closer because I feel like you can't hear me with all the traffic going on. And we don't want that. Hence why I'm filming on my phone. But I'm so happy to be close to the sea. I can smell the salt water. I unironically don't realize how important the ocean is to me until I'm not near it, because even like I said, island girl from day one, because both my parents are from the Caribbean, so I grew up by the water. I've spent a lot of time down there, and then I grew up in Florida, and even though I didn't grow up in a coastal city, I went to the beach so often, just the norm. And then coming to England, I chose to go to Brighton, which is in the sea town. It's a coastal city. So I just love it. I crave it. So I think I always have to live near a body of water for sure. But so happy to be here. We're going to head out and explore. We have 7 hours until our bus back to Seville. There was one at 4 p.m., but I was that would only give me 5 hours, and I don't want to feel I'm rushing, because that would make me feel I'm rushing. This might be a little bit too long because I know myself. I know I'll get overstimulated. But I was that's why we just go sit on the beach. 6 o'clock would have been perfect, but that's a train, and I'm not taking trains. If you see what's happened in Spain recently, and southern part of Spain with trains, so buses it is. And the bus was really nice. So anyway, let's head out. We are loosely walking to a castle, but we're just gonna explore first, then walk to the castle, then probably eat lunch. Alright, guys, it's like nearly 3 p.m., and your girl's tired. She is mentally just overstimulated, and I'm really tired. So, my original bus was at 6:30, but I fear we're not going to make it to 6:30 before I crack. Because I'm like, when I get overstimulated, I never cry, right? Never cry. But the two times that I do cry is when all my anxiety boils up, and I'm just like of multiple things like frustrating me and anger like over months. Like it will take me like a good year and a half to like relinquish everything. I just cried like 2 weeks ago, so like it's not that. Or when I'm in new situations without in this quote unquote escape plan, or like with only one escape plan, right? Then I start to get overstimulated and anxious, and I'm like, no, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. The last time this happened a couple of times. One of the notable ones was when I was in Canterbury in England, and I booked a train that I could only use with the like only on that train. Like most train tickets in England, you can use like for multiple trains, but I couldn't on that second. I was just so done, and I had to wait like 2 more hours before the train, which doesn't seem like a lot, but like when you're already at that point, it is a lot. And when I was in Germany, well, that not the one I went with my family, the one where I went solo 2 Christmases ago, not 2025, but 2024. Oh my gosh, that has to be like the worst solo trip I've been on. One, it's just a fact because I realize love my Germans out there, but I don't love Germany, and I've been there multiple times, so to multiple different cities. So I feel like I can say it now. But then, like half that trip was my fault though because I decided to save $20. Not worth it. Not worth it. But anyway, now here we are again, and I told you guys this would happen, and I knew this was happening last night. Like when I was like, okay, should I take this one or this one? I was like, no, let me go with the later one, so I don't feel like I'm rushing because that will also overstimulate me. So I can really never just win. But I keep going back and forth in my head because it's $25. Okay, $25 to get a new ticket. And I'm like, oh, like at this point, should I just wait like the extra 3 hours since it is 2:49, or should I just head over there at 4 and be like, no, we're done? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because by the time my bus leaves, the scheduled one I'm on, the other bus will have gotten back to Seville. So I kind of thinking like, oh, walking over to the train station at 4 and just like buying it on the spot. But like if it's $25 online, what's it gonna be in person? That's my thought process. When I paid €27 for the whole thing. So I'm like, oh, should I really change it? No, right? Okay, now let's get on to what I think about this city and my review. Also, what do you think of these braids? I think they're adorable. But I feel like people think I'm like 2 years old when that's not the case at all. We walked through the city center and like the little lanes and alleyways, and it was really cute. Then I was like, right, I need to go sit down because, well, actually before that, I was like, it's raining. It was like raining cats and dogs, and I was like, nah. And by cats and dogs, I mean nothing like Florida rain. Like everyone in England also complains about the rain. I'm like, y'all, like I know you walk everywhere. I'm walking everywhere in England, but it ain't that bad. Trust me. Okay, y'all know bad rain like I know bad rain. So I went to the mall because I was like, okay, let me get out of the rain. Let's go to the mall. Let's go do some like shopping. I knew I wasn't going to buy anything, and I don't like window shopping typically because I know when I go in there, I'm going to see something, I'm going to want to buy it. And the prices in Spain are eating like Soleil so hard, okay? And no one talks to me about no conversion rate because that's why I have a Revolut. This is not sponsored, but Revolut, you can sponsor me because I'm your soul traveling solo queen side quest girl. Yeah. Anyway, guys, how I'm going to tell someone whenever I get like married or whatever, not even married, but in a relationship, just being like, yeah, so I have to take solo trips every once in a while to like keep my mind on straight, you know? Like I don't need like a Balenciaga bag, but I need trips. That's what I need, because honestly this trip has revitalized me and I'm very grateful for that. Maybe that's just because I had like a huge distraction, aka the marathon or the half marathon, so I was like, period. I had that to focus on, but it's Monday and I freaking hate Mondays. Not because I know I'm getting sidetracked, guys. This is my ADHD talking, okay? I hate Mondays, not because it's the beginning of the work weekend. Oh my gosh, I have to go to work or school. No, I could care less about that. Like, I don't mind if I have to go to work or school. However, what I hate is on Monday, everyone wakes up again. And I mean, I get 1,000 emails, 1,000 team messages, yada, yada, yada. And I don't care whether I'm on vacation or not. And I know this is just how it is, because, like, it has to be this way. If it wasn't Monday, it was going to be Tuesday. But, like, me personally, I just don't like having, like, all the new stuff just come on, like, one day. And I'm not saying I prefer that you send it to me at 2 a.m. in the morning, because I'm going to look at you and be like, what the hell are you doing? You can write it at 2 a.m. I write it at 2 a.m., but I scheduled to send it at 8 a.m. on Monday morning, you know? Anyway, that's just the me thing. After I got up from the beach, I headed to Castillo de San Sebastian. It's an old like castle fortress, and I walked around and it was super cool. It's actually one of my favorite things I did here in CADÍZ. Hey guys, we are on Castillo de Santa something. I don't want to say. I don't know how I got up here. I don't know if I'm supposed to be up here, but I'm on the roof. Alrighty friends, update, it is 4:50, and also update, I'm happy that I stayed in CADÍZ. My coworkers are Spanish, I'm pretty sure that's how they say it, but I could be wrong. Anyway, we just left Castillo de Santa Catalina, that's what it is. Nothing to write home about. I honestly wouldn't really go, but it was a good little side quest. Now we're heading to Park Genovia. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, so it's supposed to be really cool. We shall see. I think that's the plan. We're gonna go there. We're gonna get gelato, and then we'll head to the station. Good morning, you guys, or good afternoon. It's 12 p.m. It's another rainy day here in Sevilla. I also learned that it's Sevilla because I was watching like some of the race footage, and they chanted, like, I couldn't hear it because I was in the back, but at the start line, like, Sevilla, Sevilla. Yeah, anyway, so it's Sevilla. Seville in like American English, Sevilla to like how it's supposed to be. Anyway, we're only just now getting our day started. It's 12 p.m., but not because I was lazy, because I'm leaving today, so we stayed till the hostel. I typically always do this on the day I'm supposed to leave. I stayed until 11 a.m. when I could check out, and I just slept in, which is good because I've been like had early alarms the past couple of days. It's starting to rain again. So I was walking to Plaza de España, but it looks closed, but there's like a bunch of confused people over here. So I'm gonna walk around to the other side. I'm just following the crowd. Sometimes you gotta follow the crowd, and see if it's open on the other side, because I'm not sure. But if it's closed, that is really sad, because this is one of the things that everyone says you have to see in Sevilla. You can see that, like, look at all this architecture, just like even filming, it's just like so picturesque. Yeah, and then we're gonna go to Mercado de Tarina. Oh, it's the Ministry of Defense. Wow. Anyway, past the Portugal consulate, so I think that's pretty cool. You guys know I love seeing embassies and consulates when I travel. Wandering around now, and there's also like actual like businesses in here. And by business I mean like all like government like thingies, so, like immigration services and everything, which I think is so cool. That's in here. I'm giving thanks to the Lord right now because the sun has come out a little bit and we're heading in that direction. And I need to stay like that because I cannot get sick. I have a competition this weekend, then a week off, then a race, then a week off, then another race, then 2-3 weeks off. No, a little bit more than that, like 4 or 5 weeks off. And then the biggest race of my life. So I cannot get sick. I was also just sick. And I wanted to explore this beautiful country, this beautiful city in sunlight. Please, no rain. 12:57, nearly 1 o'clock. Heading over to Mercado de Triana right now. Yeah, we're gonna go explore.